This is an official Lego replica of Thor's hammer from the Marvel movies. I really like the look of the set, and usually when I build large sets like this, I like to put them up on display. But this time, just popping this on the shelf didn't feel like I was doing the set justice. So I came up with an idea to build a lightning display box, being that Thor is the Viking god of thunder. At first, I thought it would have been really cool to get one of those machines that brought Frankenstein to life. But it seemed expensive and dangerous to create real lightning in my apartment, especially being that my Lego space is right next to where my baby hedgehog sleeps. I don't want to be an irresponsible coil mommy. The next idea was to get a bunch of translucent Lego pieces and build a unique light up Lego background. I've done some work with Lego lighting in the past, so I figured maybe I could do it again. But that's when I remembered this viral TikTok from a while back of a cloud ceiling. Last year, I spent a good hour just watching videos of people doing these cloud ceilings. Like, I really wanted to try it, and I wondered how I could talk one of my siblings into letting me do that to their room. Anyway, I realized that the effect would look perfect as the background for the Lego hammer. So I got to building. Step 1. Gather all the materials. In case you guys want to build this, I'll put the measurements on the screen for you. The set is rather large, and you'll have to account for all this stuff for the background too, so more room is best here. We also got a piece of plexi for the front. Of course, you'll need some nails and something to cut the plexi, and a helper. Now that we had everything we needed, it was time to start building the initial enclosure, aka the box part of the display box. We started off with cutting these little pieces of floor trimming and putting them on the inside edges of the sides. Since we got thinner pieces of wood, the trimming was to help give us a bit of extra thickness. Nail the other sides together, to make a square, and then you gotta cut the backing material and put it on, well, the back. This is 1 for aesthetics and 2 for stability. We then decided to cut the acrylic at this point since we were already in the cutting mood, but we ran into a slight issue. So just a bit of an update on the project. We had this cool acrylic glass that we got from Home Depot, and when we scored it and tried to split the edge, it just completely cracked apart. So we used this cheap frame that we got from Michael's, and it has this really thin plastic part. We are using these corner pieces to kind of keep it in place, and then the set will go in here, and I think it's just all coming together. I've found over the years with my crafts that you have to stay adaptable to whatever it's throwing at you. With a new piece of plastic for the front, we charged forward in getting it cut. This time, of course, we were a lot more careful to not completely destroy it in the process like we did with the acrylic. Once this was done, the raw display box was finished. It was looking so good already. I couldn't wait to start painting, to really start bringing my idea to life. So I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear me. It's kind of loud out here, but this is the first coat or so of the gray tent that we're going with for the cloud storm box, and this is it all put together so far. I'm really excited. Let me show you the tent that we're going with. Varathane wood stain, or I called it a tent, but it's a wood stain, and this is in the smoke gray. It's actually a little darker in real life than I was anticipating. I was hoping that it would be a little lighter, but this is not fully dry. And we did another chair a few years ago, me and Mr. Cafe, and this is how it came out. This is completely made by hand, and we stained it ourselves, and it turned out lighter because of the wood stain. So I'm thinking that this is gonna do the same thing. It's gonna just suck up all the color. Ignore the cans. That's just impromptu, but of course I had to use corn because yeah. So I'll show you guys after another couple of coats. After I let the wood stain dry for a bit, I came back later to start adding the key elements for the lightning storm effect. I started outside, but after some breaks, it got too dark to continue on the patio, and I came inside to add the polyfill. The polyfill is what really sells the effect. I started getting giddy inside, just seeing this idea I envisioned in my head coming to life before my eyes. And the box is complete, my friends. With the fluff added, we could add the set now. This is what it looks like all together, and I had to take a second moment to just admire my handiwork, and of course Mr. Cafe too, because he was an integral part of this. But of course, we're not done yet. I put back the plastic covering and added these corner edge pieces. I think they give it a bit of a nice polished look, even if the look we're going for is a bit rugged. These pieces also allow for easier access in case I need to retrieve the set while moving it from spot to spot. At this point, this would just be a cloud box at best. Still cool, but not what we're going for, friends. It was time to turn off the lights so we could get the best view for the lightning show. If I'm being honest, this storm cloud lightning box turned out much better than I expected. My Lego Thor's hammer finally has a proper home that I can show off and be proud of. Even though I went a bit over my $50 budget, I'm still well under the cost of a display box from popular brick display companies. Not to mention we've got lights, and lights always elevate a Lego set to new levels, in my opinion. If you guys have any ideas on how I can improve it, let me know. And if you want to watch my review of the set, you can click here in the cards or down in the description. It should also pop up on the screen here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.